afternoon to whoever shows up for this. Alright, so as I've stated before, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to try to do a little bit of live driving. So here we go. We are on our way to Savannah, i.e. Brunswick, Georgia. We are south of Atlanta, I-75 southbound. In about 20 miles, 22 miles, we're going to stop in Jackson, Georgia. I'm going to top up my fuel. I'm going to top up my DEF, diesel exhaust fluid, which is a big waste of time, energy, money. It doesn't do anything. That's not anywhere that anything that I can change out of. There you go. All right. Today we managed to get our DOT physical done. No problem. We are renewed for another 2 years. We got our lost driver's license replaced and in our hand. Excellent. We got a bit of stuff that I had ordered from Amazon into the truck, and also a little bit of shopping for a few things that, you know, food-wise that I wanted, since I had a little bit of time to do that. And also got the APU, the auxiliary power unit, fixed, which is a definite plus. Makes living in the truck a lot more comfortable. I can cook again, which I've been missing a great deal. I can spend a little more time editing because I have the electricity. I'm not going to drain the truck batteries down because I don't have to get up and, you know, start the main truck engine to have the power. The auxiliary engine will do that as it's supposed to. Alrighty. So we are passing McDonough, Georgia, which is right off to our left-hand side here as we head south. So a bit later than I wanted it to be, but we did not exactly have an unproductive day. It was fairly productive. We got required things done. Like I said, about 8 o'clock, sister came over, picked me up, put the stuff that I had ordered from Amazon into the truck. We went off to my physical. Pardon me. So we passed that. No problems, no restrictions. No change in anything I have to do, like, you know, I don't need a CPAP machine. I don't need to go for a heart thing or a breath thing or a sleep thing or anything else like that. Go on about life as a normal human being. We are on our way to pick up 6 John Deere tractors in 2 different types. That basically to the south side of Lake Okeechobee in Florida. So for the most part, we're going to run straight down I-95. Hey, Cruiser Chris, how you doing, sir? Thanks for coming on in. Over 50 and fantabulous, Miss Sister Lynn. Thank you for coming in. Bless you. Redneck Lifestyle, Mr. Walter Herbert from good old Manitoba, Canada. Hopefully everybody is having a good day. Like I said before, we got ourselves a few things done that we had to have completed, picked up, delivered, that jazz, so we are good to go. To get. Also, I have to concentrate on the road, so we are. Ooh, pardon me. Oh. Been a busy day. But still, you know, we got things accomplished and repaired, and will. Ride load. The second load is taken for the second load because I have to leave from Florida, then drive part of the way down. It's about 350 miles roughly, one direction. So, drive north, load up, and then drive south all the way. Just is not possible. So, Chris, World Network, I do appreciate that. But just remember, whilst I do appreciate the thumbs up, I do appreciate when you share my channel out, my videos out. It is greatly appreciated, but I do not do the channel for any other reason than as a diary of my trucking career. That's the only reason I do YouTube, is to document my career and share out with other people who may learn something, may want to see, may like to do. So it's not necessarily, it is great appreciated. So I do out of my heart. So we are getting up here to Jackson, Georgia. We have 4 truck stops here. We have a Pilot, which I could easily go to and fill, but that's a little too crowded on that side. We have a Love's truck stop. We have a TA, I think it's a TA, it might be a Petro, but TA Petro, the same company, just as Pilot Flying J is one company. But we are going over to the Pilot Flying J, which sits alone on the east side. The other 3 are over on the west side of the highway. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and top up our tanks. half is what I need most of all, but we're going to top up our fuel just to be on the safe side. It is about 95 degrees. We're doing 8.1 miles in the gallon because we're empty. We've done 159 miles so far today. Not a whole lot down the road. So 170 miles once we get to the 5J. I'm going to be driving a little bit later at night than I want, for the simple fact that I want to try to get the 3 tractors loaded, delivered, all in one day, which is a doable thing. But I'll be as now, I have to do a an-hour conduct. It really doesn't matter. I start have the get them I might not buy the clothes, and I need to buy a parking spot as well. And the time is the main thing. It's not the distance. That's never really a problem. It's mainly a function of time for truck stop. Whether I do 40 miles in a day, 650 miles in a day, it doesn't matter. It's right when the shipper is open, when the receiver is closed. That determines most things of how I can do my job. What does that allow? I'll let this other truck here by. I guess 2 trucks, the guy behind me slowing down. I'm assuming this tanker in front of me is loaded. That's why he was a little bit slow going up the hill. We're only doing 60 miles now, so we're going to pass. So that's what we're going to do. I lost a little settee there, or reclining couch, or what to call it. Wow, Lordy. But not bad of a day. It's been decent. And it's 95 degrees now. That's getting a little bit to the hot side. You know. Sorry if the video was lagging. Nothing I can do about the internet connection, just where I happen to be at. We are in Georgia. on I-75 southbound. We're going to go out to Florida with 6 tractors in 2 different runs. Exit 201 is what we're going to be going to. So we have about 6 miles to go. Yes, the entire we delivered in Georgia Friday. We went back up to north of Atlanta Friday night, up to Carville, north of Atlanta. Nathaniel Lee, how you doing, sir? So we are in Saturday. We moved from one truck stop to another to spend the weekend. This morning, like got all that stuff done. Like I said, APU repaired, stuff from shopping, and so we got our physical done. So we are now moving south. It is 4:24. I'd like to be stopping now for the night, but hopefully going to be able to happen. It's just the way it is. Yeah, I do not have a Facebook account for the channel. I answered that question the other day as well, and I did put a link to my channel, to my Facebook page. Like I said, that's more the personal side, you know, my personal views, opinions, attitude, humor, whatnot. So that it really doesn't have a whole lot to do with the channel. I do post on the channel links or to Facebook, the link for the channel when I release a new video. But like I said, it's not really geared for the YouTube channel at all. Yeah, it can, but you know, going down the road at 70 miles an hour, that kind of, watch out, buddy. Stay little. Yes. Car here. But you're going to be with the more all the area. So Sylvania to Lake Okeechobee, drop off tractor, drop empty, pick up 3 more tractors from the same place, back down to Lake Okeechobee on the south side, and that'll complete this particular mission. So Thursday, should be completed. Then we will be waiting for a new load. Well, we want to get off here. Actually, want to get off here. So, see, y'all distracted. So we got TA, we got the pilot, we got the lugs on the left-hand side, the west side of the highway. We're going to the Flying J here on the right. or the east side. I prefer this this Flying J over here to the other side. All three of the other truck stops over here, just because it's easier to get into. It's not as tight. I think it's just. I think the staff here is just better. A little bit. What you want to call it? A little bit more customer service oriented. At least the times I've been here. Now, depending on what I see for where I can get to tonight, I would like to get a lot closer, but if I need to stay here for the night and just get a really early start tomorrow, I'll do that. But I'll make that decision when I see what I want. We got the barbecue place here that's supposedly pretty good. It looks like somebody broke down after Swift truck broke down there. Yeah, like I said, when he's rolling down the road at 60 or 70 miles an hour, really carrying the cell phone tower for trucks going down the highway. So, I can only apologize on their behalf. All right, let's get into and this pump here is empty, so we will pull right on in here. Why not? So let's take a look at how we fill the truck here. So we have a pump on the left side and the right side, and we have our diesel exhaust fluid here on the left side as well. All right. Let's turn that off. Adjust our clock there. All right. Yeah, we're picking up metal music. Gleason News, thank you for coming. I couldn't read your name there. Yeah, Nathaniel, we're doing tractors for John Deere. All right, so I'm gonna open up our app here. All right, so Pilotfly J app. And as soon as it decides it wants to work, there we go. So it's showing where we are. And as soon as it starts loading, there we go. And now we're going to select our fuel. We're going to do our fuel using the app to start the pump. So there we go. Face ID, there we go. There's our card. We're going to pay for it. We need diesel. We need DEF, continue. And it's so much easier using the app, for the most part. There's our information is correct, yes. Do we want anything else? We don't need to purchase anything from the store, so we're good to go. Just click yes. There's our code we're going to put into the old pump there. So let's go out and get that done. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's get ourselves some gloves here. There we go. take that out. All right, so here's our pump. Get our code here. There's our code. Enter. Now we can fill. All right, so we're going to open up our fuel tank here. The tank is open. Get our pump, get our nozzle in there. Turn it on. There we go. Click that open, so let's start fueling. And we're fueling. Now we go around to the other side. We'll do the other fuel tank here. All right, here's our satellite pump. Turn that up. And we are fueling there. This is my auxiliary power unit here. Provides air conditioning, heat, and electricity. Looks like this is going to be a little difficult for us. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck. So we are empty right now. But we're good. And it does come in handy on how I APU working for about 5 days. It's 90 days late into the evening. Exactly fun. All right, somebody spilled a little here, but all right, new flap, which we are going to be installing later on. Closed one corner of the. So we are good to go. That we're going to close that. We're just going to put the glove on the So I'm filling the diesel. This here. Then we're going to open this door here. That's our DE fluid. See it there. It's going to go in this special tank here. We definitely need a wash. No, I don't need a lot of fuel, so pretty quick. So it takes this. There we go. And this tank is pretty much full. Back in there. Put our cap back on our tank. Lock that down. We're good on there. There we go. Let's see here. We are not going to make 75 gallons for our fill, but you know, oh well. better to just top up and we're done. So again, we're gonna put our fuel cap on. Come on. There we go. Now we can fuel our DEF. So we can take that out of there. Always once difficult. Hit our button here. Not as easy to do this one-handed. There we go. All right, like I said, we needed more DEF. You know, we had, like I said, only about a quarter tank. And we don't want to really get it that low. But this is how you fill a big truck. Exciting, huh? So once this is done, well, I think we got a parking spot over there. So we should not have, we'll see if we're going to stop here for the night. We'll do his own calculations. I mean, I've been up since basically 4 a.m. already, so I'm not really in a mood to go anywhere. We got to make a little bit of progress today, but whatever. We have time to get the job done. I'm actually trying to be early, but you know, if we're not running on my schedule, we're just running on the schedule that we're allowed, we're good. So our windows are fairly clean. We're not going to worry about wiping down the windows. Pull this mirror out a little bit. So now we're just waiting for this to fill. And that we are doing good. So, hun, it's messing up on you?
It's not clicking on. Like,
a little maintenance goes a long way, but you would think.
I know that, you know that.
Well, that's the fun of being a truck driver. You know, you got to deal with the other people not doing their jobs. So we are, you know, to my left here. He's you know, having problems getting fuel, you know, in the truck. So unfortunately, that's fun. Up all this nozzle. Good enough. Fill up again later on. So we're done here. Let's go grab a quick parking spot. All right. Let's see what we can do here. All right. So like I said, we are filled up. Okay. Open that back up. All right. Hey, Nathaniel, no problems. Thank you for coming in. All right, so quick. And let's go park it for the moment. Like I said, if we need to make a, depending on what I see for, where we're going to be going to, if I know I can get a parking spot for the night, or we'll make a decision. And these two fools right here, parking in a non-parking zone. In the stripe, the words tell you it's no parking. But of course, people do because they're lazy. I never want to park in this first row. A, it's too much of an incline. That's number one. B, it's too tight. I see too many accidents come out of there. I mean, if I think I'll park right up here and back it up here. Let's put our flag on. Be a little flatter at the top of the hill. We're gonna turn around our right hand side. Yeah. These first couple here are reserved, so we're gonna turn around. We're gonna back up down the lane here. Yeah. We got a white Volvo back here, which we're gonna park next to the white Volvo. So all these spots in front of me are reserved parking spots, which you have to pay for, and a couple of these spots here on my left, there's like 5 or 6 reserved spots there. So we are not going to park on the hill to my right. That's going to be uncomfortable. When you feel like you're falling out of bed because the truck's at too great of an angle, that's not always comfortable, so we are not going to do it. All right, let's start swinging her in here. Let's get in out of the way first, then we will straighten ourselves up. And this way, parking here, we can also get further back into the actual spot itself. That way we have less risk of being hit. All right, let's. All right, here we go. Going to get ourselves as even into the spot as we can, left and right. I said, one, basic courtesy, other driver. Two, it's a little bit of safety when you give as much room for everybody else to maneuver by a moment's time to properly park. Which unfortunately some people seem to have a problem with. We're getting the back wheels up onto the grass back there. back in. Other people can park. All right. Back on the brake there and turn that off. All right, let's see. Buck Snort Road. There we go. JD 87. No, we are in Georgia. All right. So let's take a look at the old map here. All right, let's look at the old GPS here. Sorry about the glare, but that's the way it is. We are that red arrow there just a little bit south of Atlanta. We're in Jackson, Georgia, right on I-75, exit 201. We're going to come down here to Macon, a little bit south of us, and we're going to get onto I-16. They'll take us out to the coast. They'll take us out to Savannah. Get onto I-95, take that down to Brunswick. I know all this area down here is not Savannah, but I just call it all Savannah to save myself confusion. So we're coming down here to Brunswick to pick our next load. Then from Brunswick, we're going to follow I-95 all the way south here, down near West Palm Beach. We're going to take a little bit away off the road. We're going to come all the way down here to the south side of Lake Okeechobee. Basically, going, let's see if we can get the town to come up here. Let's see here. Here, this should be, that's Pahokee there. We're past Pahokee. Belgrade is where we're delivering to. We got 3 tractors, the first trip and the second trip. So we're going to come down here to make the first delivery. There's a pilot, Flying J, over here in South Bay. I think it's over this side of the park, if I remember correctly. But we're going down to South Bay. No, here it is. Here it is. So we're going to go to the pilot once we're done. We'll probably spend the night there. And then in the morning, on Wednesday morning, we're going to come back up, back up here to Brunswick, grab 3 more tractors, and then back down to Lake Okeechobee. And our run of 2 trips, 6 tractors. Yeah, let's see here. At a stop. Let's see, where could we actually get to? Dublin. Well, Dublin has 4 parking spots and it's already 4:30. No, 10 minutes to 5. So even if we got to Dublin, we could not reserve a parking spot there. Even if we could, somebody's going to be, they're going to be already bought, and there's no place to get to. So tonight we're going to call it quits right here. Not as far as I would like to get, but sometimes you just got to say that's good enough. All right, so let's see what we got here. We have 266 miles. Ugh. All right, 266 miles to Brunswick. We can get up in the morning If we got up around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock a.m., around 3 to 4 a.m. and got going, we could get there at a pretty right when they open. So they're going to be open around 8 o'clock, 260 miles. That's roughly 4 hours. So about 4 o'clock, a little bit earlier, so we can do our pre-trip. And, you know, then get rolling down there. We'll do our 30-minute break there at the shipper. That still leaves about 300 something miles, like 360 miles to go to get down to our receiver, which is approximately 6 hours. We're more than likely we're not going to make it, you know, given, you know, times that I'm seeing and where I can get to and how I can do so and have legal parking, and, you know, we're not on the schedule I would like to be on, but that's, you know, that's part of the, that's just part of it, you know, just, yeah, you got to deal with it, so. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. All right, so like I said, we got a few things from that I picked up that I ordered before. So we got a couple of Young Frankenstein t-shirts. One of my all-time favorite comedies. So, you know, we got the old Dr. Frankenstein, Hello Handsome T. It stinks to high heaven because of the printing. We got to wash it before we wear it. And we have Igor. Igor, Abby Normal. Hopefully you can see that. So we got those two new t-shirts to add to our haute couture fashion here. All right, so, but other than that, we got a few, we picked a few things up, which, you know, most of it is small stuff. I mean, like a little SD card box, you know, all my SD cards for filming and photography. So we got a little box there. We got a little nail clipper thing. We got some flags for the truck. We got a new microwave air fryer combo. We got some reflective material for the windows. But other than that, we are doing good. You know, we got a little bit of food. You know, mainly Japanese food, because we was able to stop by a good Japanese, you know, grocery store. And like I said, our APU is now fixed. Hopefully it stays that way. And you haven't, it breaks again, you know, it's like, ugh. Mr. Brad Parks. Park. Day is going okay. We got a lot of stuff done. Hey, TJ. How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, like I said, we got stuff done that we needed to get done. Back in here. Gotta find my paperwork. somewhere. It's probably falling. Like I said, we got our DOT physical done, which was vital. If I didn't get that done, I was not going to be driving anywhere at all. Let me see here. Find my papers here. Hold on a second. There we go. Yeah, I got to look over there. I got papers dropping everywhere, so you know, I got still a bit of cleaning to do, but you know, that's par for the course. So you know, we got a got a little bit of work to do tonight just to organize things for, you know, living, you know, just being in the truck. And open my iPad so I can see the chat a little bit better. So like I said, we got some personal stuff to move around and organize, put away. And once we do that, we'll set it out for the night. Excuse me. And like I said, we'll get a shower. Do that, we'll set it out for the night. And I'll turn that down. And then we are, like I said, we'll get up around 3:30 in the morning tomorrow. We'll meet our 10-hour break obligation, which comes at like 2:30 a.m. Well, 2:48 a.m. So we got TJ. That's what we're to now. That's the mission we're on currently. So we are, like I said, 2:48 in the morning. We complete our 10-hour break. We get a full day's work done. We got 266 miles to the shipper. Pick those up, get those loaded as early as possible, around 8 a.m. Hopefully we can leave there around 9:30, 10 o'clock at the latest. We probably will not be able to make the delivery because they're probably going to be closed before we can actually get there. But making that delivery near Lake Okeechobee in my first load in one day was my goal, not what is required to get things done. You know, that's not the requirement of the. So if I deliver it actually on Wednesday morning, no problem. So Wednesday morning, make the delivery, then drive all the way back up to Brunswick, where I could pick up the next load, more than likely before the end of the day. That part shouldn't be a problem. And then get back to a stop, and deliver on Thursday for the second set of 3 tractors. So 6 tractors total, 2 runs. So not too terrible. But we will do what we can do as we can do it. But other than that, we are good to go. So, like I said, a little bit of driving. You saw the truck fill. I'm gonna, next time I do a truck fill, I'll put the head cam on, you know, the little the head, and we'll do it from that. That'll be a little bit more stable, a little bit clearer. You can get a better picture of what's going on. But Other than that, our day is considered today done. We got a lot of stuff accomplished, administrative, maintenance type stuff. You know, so I'm a little disappointed I couldn't get further down the road and have a good place to park, but c'est la vie. You know, it is what it is. Crying too much about it isn't going to change it. It isn't going to do me any good. Nobody's winning on that thing. So I'll just get up earlier in the morning, which I prefer to do anyway. I'd rather get up 4 hours earlier in the morning than drive an hour later at night. So we'll do that. So it is now 5:04 p.m. Like I said, we're going to get ourselves set, cleaned up, take things out of boxes and containers, put them where they need to be, and we go from there. One of the things I have picked up is a little bit more curry. So we have a little bit of stuff to cook with. I still need to go grocery shopping to get the ingredients for this, but we have some of what we need. Other than that, we're good. So I'm just going to say thank you all for joining me. TJ, Mr. Brad Parks, thank you for coming in. JD7, thank you very much. Nathaniel Lee, Metal Maniac, Harry, thank you always. You've always been there pretty good. Chris, World Network, keep rocking, man. Just keep rocking. Gleason News, thank you for coming in. I don't remember ever seeing you before, but I do appreciate you joining me. Walter at Red Lifestyle, keep up the good barbecue, man, and keep working on that restaurant. Hopefully after you open, I'm going to make a trip up there to partake of what you're cooking. And Sister over 50 and Fabulous, thank you very much. Always a pleasure to have you in. So bless joining me. Just please remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going to try to do a live stream from the road, driving, loading, something, during the week. There's no set time. It'll be impromptu, whatever I see. But now that my APU is working again, I have electricity, I have, AC again, I'm going to get back into doing some cooking videos. So this weekend will be a cooking video. I am not quite certain exactly what I'm going to cook. That's still, 6 days away. So please give me a little bit of latitude on that one. Put the rest of my ice water in here. There we go. But we're going to make something pretty decent. At the Japanese store, the Japanese grocery store here near Atlanta, where my sister lives, there is a pretty good Japanese grocery store and restaurant. Well, it's not one and the same, two different things, but there you go. But I picked up a few ingredients that I've wanted to have on the truck. It's going to really make some good meals. So, to stay tuned for the weekend, I'm still going to try to do 6 p.m. Eastern time. It's depending on where I'm at by the end of this week. More than likely, I'll still be in Florida. I'll be in Florida, in Haines City. That is the most likely thing. Whether that's true or not, whether I get a load Thursday afternoon, or I'm waiting for a load. We never. No, TJ, I haven't got him. I'm still going to pick up my first set. I got 6 tractors to pick up. I'm still on my way to go get those. Backwoods PNW, how you doing, sir? We got a bit of ice water still left. I got me a Powerade Zero. And I got plenty of water. We'll probably get a cup of ice out of the Pilot up or the Flying J before I settle down for the night. Pardon me. Tonight we're not really cooking. We got a little bit of snacky type stuff we can do. Like I said, we got some stuff on Amazon. I gotta take out packages, figure out where I'm gonna put it, whatnot. And then I'm gonna work on a vlog. What episode am I up to? Season 2, episode 129, I believe it is. I'm gonna work on that. Like I said, I got a lot of footage on the SD cards that's got to come out because I had a reader that wasn't working, that kind of late. This last trip was not recorded at all, so we're gonna go get that, try to work on that, and then we, like I said, about 4 a.m. we should roll out of here, getting ourselves down to Savannah, or south of Savannah to Brunswick, where we will pick up our load and head down to Lake Okeechobee. But other than that, we're good. And like I said, God bless every one of you. Thank you for coming in. And I will see you Wednesday sometime. I'll take a look at the load. We'll take a look at where we're going. You will be in for that. So we will see what we can see. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here right now. And I just thank you for coming in, and be all safe out there. Thank you much.